What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first video, subscribe, because I'm going to be talking about Vanguard a good amount the rest of the year, probably until the new Call of Duty comes out, and probably not until afterwards, because I don't think Vanguard's that special, that good of a game anymore. There was one point in my life that I did think it was going to be good. I thought it was going to be really fun, basically Modern Warfare, but playable, at least for Respawn. And while it kind of is, and while the game's not even close to finished, as of right now, Vanguard is not good. All right. For those of you who are new, this video is probably just basically about, is Vanguard good? Is Vanguard worth it? I just want to give another updated review, try to update you guys basically like once a month-ish or so. So I did one in December, and, I thought that there would be a good amount of changes for like the mid-season update or whatever, especially because of season 1, but no, not really. So here we are in January, and the developers are still on break as of right now. They're still on their winter break because there was no substantial update or patch notes or anything like that released on Twitter or anything like that today. So essentially, we don't have any new information. We don't have anything new in Vanguard. Krampus is still here, Shipmas is still here. There's nothing new. There's nothing really going on. So, if you got Vanguard like a month ago versus today, nothing's changed. I want to give kind of an overall update on my thoughts on if Vanguard is worth buying. Quick answer, quick synopsis right now. I'm going to tell you guys no. All right. Is it worth it on sale? Probably not. Is it worth it for like $10? Sure. Is it worth it for $20? Maybe. Other than $20, I wouldn't pay for this game. Okay. As a content creator, because I know, a lot of people are in the comments, they don't really understand how things work. So they're just like, oh, but if you hate the game, then why do you make videos on it? Why do you stream it? Why do I see you playing it every day? It's for content, first of all. And second of all, there's really nothing else I really like right now. If you can suggest me a fun game, I will try it. And if I have fun, I will continue playing it. But as bad as Call of Duty is right now, it's still much more fun than other titles, in my opinion. All right. That might sound blasphemous. That might sound like a COD shill, but I literally just told you that the new Call of Duty is not worth buying. So, yeah, so much for a shill, I guess. There goes my Activision paycheck. Let's start with the first reason, in my opinion, why Vanguard's not worth buying. It's the bugs and glitches. All right. Those of you who have been subscribers of the channel know I've been harping on this for what feels like years, but yeah, it's completely buggy. It's patchy. It needs patches rather. It's not functional. It's not smooth. Even the movement for the engine itself is like a step down from Modern Warfare. For, a game using similar assets to a game 2 years ago, this game performs and just seems to be worse for some weird reason. I don't understand why, Modern Warfare, say what you want about the game, was smooth. The engine was smooth. The guns felt good. Everything felt and looked better, for a game that came out 2 years ago compared to a game that came out in 2021. It just doesn't make any sense. I want it to make sense, but it really doesn't. I think with bugs and glitches being patched and eventually being fixed, this game will improve drastically. It will become much more playable. I don't know about much more fun, but it will be much more playable. The next thing that is just stupid decision from Activision or Sledgehammer Games is the challenges, the camo challenges, the operator challenges. And I made a video on this recently, but they just are designed to milk your time. They're just designed not to be fun. They're designed to be grindy. And for people who like that, cool. But for people who like me, who I like grinds, but I don't like feeling forced to grind, if that makes sense. I don't want to feel like I have to camp in the back for like 2 hours in order to get this camo for this one gun. And speaking of that, every single gun in here goes up to level 60 or 70. That's pretty high. What I'm saying? It's not like, it takes like what? I think 10 full in-game time, days to rank up every single weapon. That's not even to get every single gun gold or anything like that, doing the specific challenges. That's just to rank them up so that you can start doing the challenges. You know what I'm saying? That just seems very scumbag, very just like, why am I spending this much time doing this? It's not very appealing, at least for me. Again, if you're a grinder, if you really enjoy it, you'll love this game because there's a ton of things to grind. And if you just like putting on like a video or whatever and just mindlessly playing Shipmas or Big Map Blitz or whatever, that's cool. I sometimes I like that. I like just being a vegetable, just parking it for a day or a few hours or whatever and just playing, just vibing out. but I can't do that seriously and I can't do that competitively. And speaking of competitively, yes, there is skill-based matchmaking. That's probably the next biggest issue in this game, at least for me. I don't want to say it's an issue. It's in the entire game. All right, that's to be sure. I don't think it's a bad thing necessarily. I think that sometimes when you're trying to chill, it doesn't let you, but sometimes when you're trying to sweat, it's nice, right? So it's really just a mindset thing. My only gripe with that is that make a chill playlist and make a sweat playlist, hence being ranked play or league play or something like that. Right now, what I'd say we have is casual play, just casual multiplayer. And so in my opinion, there shouldn't be skill-based in casual multiplayer, all right? If I'm trying to sweat, if I'm trying to play CDL, I'll play game battles, I'll play league play, and those things are nice. Those things are coming if they're not already, but when it comes to just regular search and destroy or regular ship miss or DOS house, I don't want to sweat for my life just to go positive. Everyone's in there for the same reason, basically doing camos or leveling up for some reason. And speaking of the leveling up, let's talk about the next issue. Seasonal progression. What were they thinking? This is not a new thing. This came in Modern Warfare and continued in Cold War, but what are you thinking with the seasonal progression over this, traditional prestige system? The seasonal progression, if you don't know, is basically play this X amount of hours and then you finish the battle pass and then you finish, you're up to a certain level. Say it's 200 or 300. I don't even know what level it is. That's how insignificant it is. I play this game almost every single day and I have no idea what the max level is. I think it's 1,000, but I think if you hit 200, you're good for the season. It's not clear at all. And honestly, it's not intuitive and not many people care. I don't even care to look it up. You can correct me in the comments. I'm still going to forget next video. I guess it kind of ties in with the challenges aspect that I touched on earlier, but it just doesn't feel like it's incentivizing you or rewarding you for playing the game. You know what I'm saying? It feels like it's hey, you played the game for 20 hours. So did this person. Congrats, you guys are the same. It doesn't feel like you're a better player. It doesn't feel like you're a stronger player or anything like that. It just feels empty at the end of the day. It feels like, here you go, here's your trophy. Oh, here's the next guy, here's your trophy. It doesn't feel like, hey, you got a 5 KD this game, here, you get this huge medal, you get this huge bonus or whatever, and you're a much better player than the next guy. A simple thing that I think they can change, especially with the challenges too, is just make them more engaging, right? So for instance, for the prestige system, or the battle pass rather, let's say you go 30-5 for a game and your friend goes 11-20. You both shouldn't rank up the battle pass the same level. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. I think there should be a base level, say I don't know, 200 XP, right? And so maybe your friend going slightly negative, maybe didn't play the objective, maybe he gets 250 XP and you got a 5 KD, played the objective a lot, maybe you get 800, 900 XP, it's just way better. That would incentivize people to actually try harder and do better. And I know I said skill-based matchmaking is already in the game, so you're gonna have to deal with more tryhards. But at the end of the day, I want that reason to grind. I want that reason to do better, to get better. There's no incentive to get better in this game. With the skill-based matchmaking, always keeping you with level opponents, no matter how good you get, versus, the seasonal prestige where it's it doesn't matter if you play this game all day or not. It doesn't matter if you have a 6 KD or a 0.2, you're ranking up your battle pass and you're leveling up the same. It doesn't matter. And my last, I guess, big gripe with Call of Duty Vanguard here is that the game, honestly, is kind of boring. There's no soul to it. If you play Search and Destroy, the gameplay you're watching in the background, there's no announcer who's scared out of his mind. Oh my God, they got the bomb, move. There's none of that. It doesn't feel like you're immersed in the experience. It's, we've got the bomb, and then that's it. That's it. There's just no noise. There's no birds chirping. There's no atmosphere. There's no soul to it. When you shoot these guns, even in Respawn or whatever, it doesn't sound like a real gun, compared to Modern Warfare, it just feels like they went back so hard. And I know that this is a World War II shooter, so they don't want to make it, super cartoony or whatever. I get that, I understand, but I think that's the last aspect. It's just a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of just casual fans did not want another World War II shooter. People were super happy with Modern Warfare, and then they just completely flipped. They went to Cold War, back in time. Then they went to Vanguard, still back in time. And guess what? Of the 3 games, I think most people prefer Modern Warfare. And, honestly, coming from me, coming from someone who hated Modern Warfare when it came out, I have to say it's probably the better game of these 3. Modern Warfare, Cold War, and Call of Duty Vanguard. I think Modern Warfare is not clearly better, but it is better than the other two titles. I do have to say that. I gotta be honest with you guys, you guys are out here supporting me every single day, leaving likes, subscribing. I gotta be honest with you guys back and show you guys some love. So that's it, man. That's it for my review of this month's edition of Is Call of Duty Vanguard Worth It? Subscribe, leave a like, especially for next month's. Let's see, hopefully, if it'll get better or not. Some people are like, oh, these videos are repetitive or whatever. Guess what? These videos get views, and I like views, all right? So if you don't like it, don't watch it. Simple as that, because a lot of other people seem to like it. So that's it for the video. Again, hopefully you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Twitch, links are in the description down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys. And peace.